Hey, I'm Dr. Brady Wyrick, and in this video, what I want to do is go through step by step what this weight loss program looks like, how it's effective, how it's implemented, and what this reduction phase looks like for you. So first off, there's really two reasons why this program is successful. The number one reason is because we're going to help your body regulate insulin better. The standard American diet basically causes these insulin surges throughout the day that go up and down in sharp angles. And when that happens, you pack on weight. So a combination of the diet and the lipotropic drops are going to help regulate that insulin better. And then the second thing is we're going to reduce your overall inflammatory load, and we're going to do that through food. So when you decrease the amount of inflammatory foods that you eat, you're going to lose weight, your joints feel better, your energy feels better, your skin looks better. These are all things that commonly get reported back to us as people go throughout this program. So what we do is we start off with the drop. These are the lipotropic butt drops. They are what we call lipotropic peptides, or little chunks of amino acids that work on the part of your brain that controls your endocrine system, and they help regulate specifically insulin. Now, you're going to know these things are working because what happens is they actually suppress your appetite and they help control your sugar cravings. So about 2 weeks into the program, you're going to notice by the time your second meal rolls around that you may not feel like eating dinner, and that's okay. You can actually skip a meal here and there because your body's going to be burning fat. These drops will help your body avoid going into starvation states where you're burning protein instead of fat. And they're going to help you burn that fat instead of protein. So you'll know when that's happening just because how you feel. Your food craving is going to be gone, and it's going to be kind of a strange experience for you, and it is for a lot of people. So secondly, those are the drops. Then we have you have a 2-day period where we have you eating as much as you want. We want you to binge. We want you to enjoy yourself. We don't want you to make yourself sick, so use some common sense. But take 2 days, go to your favorite restaurant, have your family over, make your favorite desserts, and just enjoy yourself for 2 days, but you're going to be taking those drops for that 2-day period. Now, come day 3, this is where the rubber hits the road. On day 3, what you're going to do is you're going to stop skipping breakfast. So when you get up, you're going to start skipping breakfast. So when you get up in the morning, all you're going to do is drink water, take your drops. Then you're going to wait till about 11 o'clock. And the reason why we do this is because we want to get all those benefits from intermittent fasting in there so that your cells can reprogram themselves, you get rid of inflammation. But around 11 to 12 o'clock, you're going to have your first meal, which will consist of 4 ounces of fruit, 4 ounces of vegetables, and 4 ounces of protein. Now, your protein are any animal sources. The more natural, the better. Your fruit is any fruit with the exception of bananas, pineapples, mangoes, and grapes. And then your vegetables are any vegetable with the exception of potatoes, corn, peas, or carrots. So that's what lunch looks like. Dinner is going to look exactly the same. Hey, it's best if we can have a dinner, all of your food in about an 8-hour window. So between 11 and say 7, you want to stop eating at 7 o'clock, have dinner sometime around 6, have those 4 ounces of each one of those things. Now, if you're still hungry, there are some free foods that you can have at any time. They're basically salads and what I lovingly call rabbit food. But there is a list in the packet that we'll email you that has all of those free foods that are in there that you can have. Dressings, we want you to stay away from a lot of the bottled dressings because of the sugar and the inflammatory oils they use. The one that we recommend is actually from is from Primal Kitchen, which is available at pretty much any local grocery store. We like Primal Kitchen because they have the oils that they have in them are actually good for you. They don't have any sugar, and they have a ton of different flavors, so you can have a lot of variety there. So that's Primal Kitchen. You can get it pretty much anywhere. That's basically what your eating looks like. Again, we don't want you to be hungry. If you are hungry, we're doing something wrong. So reach out to the coaches. Make sure you're drinking your water. We want to make sure we get about 64 ounces of water a day. Water is hugely important because your liver actually flushes some of the fat out. And if it's not getting enough hydration, it's going to hold on to it and you're going to have plateaus. So we want to watch out for those. Make sure you're drinking your water. Okay, now there is a scale that we have you buy on Amazon. That scale will link to an app that we're going to give you access to. And the benefit of that is when you step on that scale and hit track, it's going to take the measurements from your scale. It's going to upload them to your phone. They're going to give them to us so that when we have our coaching calls together, we'll be able to actually see the numbers in front of us. We know what's going on, and that way we can coach you accordingly and get you going on the right path. So that's a basic overview. So when we have our first discussion together, whether that's over the phone or here in the office, those are the basic things that we're going to talk about, how the program works. You should have a document like this in your email that also goes over it. So you've got all the information in front of you, how to make and how you can make this successful for you, because we would sure love to have a success story and to help you get to your goals and get to where you want to be. Thanks. We'll see you soon.